Hello, and welcome back to episode 17 of Ultra Modded Survival. I don't know why I say it like that, but you know, what the heck. Maybe I watched too much Captain Sparkles. Okay, here we go. We are going to do a few quick things. I am going to build the biggest quarry I've ever built, just for the fun of it. And then I'm going to, I'm not much of a bragger, and I haven't shown you much of my base, but we're going to hit a few things I've done in my base just to get them out of the way and let you see what I've done in the past, and then we can move forward from here. But let's get this big quarry going first. First thing we're going to do is put down the land markers, and as I've told you before, you can take a land marker with a redstone torch and it'll throw out this blue beam. Bam. Now this blue beam shows you the largest that you can build a quarry. Hope I'm saying that right. And you see I got my, should have them right in here somewhere. There they are. Good, pull the quarry down too. And we are going to put these down at the very top. Just go ahead and start to fly. There we go. Much, much better. Alright, now when you're doing a quarry, I didn't explain last time, you want to make sure when you put down your markers that these blocks right here are also empty. If they're not empty, the quarry thing just won't work. It's just one of those weird things that was built into it. I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know the reason, but I'm sure there's a reason. And then we'll go down. I've already cut all the way around. This one to make sure I wasn't going to destroy anything or see what I was into. I believe there's some water in the middle. We'll have to address that when it gets going. And then one here. So I got the first corner up here, the other corner on the right, and the one right behind me. Let's go up here and right click on this thing. I got a red beam, excuse me, Delilah. And it looks like it's going around to the left. It looks good. And I can't see through the... Yep. So we're all set. Let's put the quarry down and see what happens. Now when you put your quarry down, one of the first mistakes I made when I was making a quarry is I'd put it right here on the red line somewhere. I don't need that anymore. Or I'd put it somewhere on that red line and the quarry would start and it'd be running and it'd say, alright, I got this figured out. Next thing you know, my quarry was gone. The thing will eat itself. So don't put it on that red line. Make sure you put it right here on the corner, right behind it. And wham. We have our quarry set up. It's not powered up yet. I haven't turned on the power. We'll do that in a minute. On the bottom you see the quarry of, I'm just going to put my text back up. The quarry at 439, 45, blah, 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 will keep 25 chunks loaded. When you're running a quarry, it's just like a chunk loader. It actually keeps everything loaded in this area. My chunk, I believe, only comes to part way. So it won't keep all this part loaded, so I need the chicken loader for that part. But it will keep all this loaded and any of the chunks that's related to it. And the reason I think that is it won't get mine. Let me go ahead and reduce this down, show the laser. If you see, you'll see the laser goes right through the middle here. So I think that's the end of the chunk that would keep loaded. So I think my one of my generators wouldn't run, so I need to at least keep that going. But anything inside the quarry area will definitely stay loaded. So don't worry about that. You don't need a big old chunk loader for that one. And just go ahead and get this thing going. Last episode we talked about using little circuit boards. The circuit boards, when you take the motors down, fall out, disappear, destroyed. I'm not sure how you want to put it. So I had to make two more. And I think they're in my pouch some minute ago. So I made two more because we're going to bump it from 2 to 14, so that should be enough. Going to put one there. I don't think it really matters, but I kind of like doing on the opposite sides. That's not where it goes. One there. And let's go ahead and turn it on. Power. Power. Whoops. Oops. And as you notice, this one here is running at, let's get rid of this. running at 2 MJs. Is it running? It should be running at more than that. I didn't put the card in the right spot. And now it'll be running at 14. So these two are running at 14, so that's 28, plus these two, that's another 4, so that'll be 32. I believe the maximum you can get this quarry going is at 32. So we'll see what happens. You can see the top screen, how it's charging up. I got plenty of power. We're all set and ready to go. We'll come back and visit this bad boy in just a minute. All right, hold on to your seats. I'm going to run back to the base, and we'll talk there. Welcome back to the base. The next thing we want to talk about is built a tree farm. I'm out of rubbers, and I need it to make plastic. And I have no plastic. I need to make plastic for a lot of things. I want to build a unifier, which will take the different types of copper or different types of tin from the different mod crafts, and then combine it and make it into just one type. I'm just kind of weird that way. I like one type. And it also, yeah, that's what the unifier do. And then I need a deep storage unit, or whatever you call it. It'll help a whole lot of the cobble. One day we might get into the UU matter, and if we do, I want to make sure I have enough stuff for that. Okay, this is going to be the tree farm. The inside area here is 16 by 16. So that means these blocks here are 7, 7, and then 2 gaps, 7 again. So that's 7 plus 2 plus 7 is 16. Then I added one more gap along the side there. When my trees grow, they'll have enough room on the sides. I didn't need it over here, by the way. I plan out. I'm trying to remember what you call these. Obsidian transfer pipe. I think they're like a void pipe or a suction pipe. They suck things out. So when a log or sapling comes over here, it'll actually go down and just be sucked right in. I want to talk about this a little bit. Let's make sure I got that right. The name of that transfer pipe. Transport. Alright, next page. It just says a suck up pipe. Okay, alright. This is a suck up pipe. I'm talking about rubbers and sucked up pipe. I'm going all the good stuff here. Alright, in these pipes, you see that I got the 4 obsidian pipes that suck things up. There I have cobblestone, and here I have stone. Now, if I put cobblestone next to each other, they would have connected, and you can see they're not connected. So that keeps them from getting connected, which is a good thing, because you're trying to control, when it goes down, where it goes. And right now, it goes into this iron pipe, and then the stone one goes in the iron pipe, it goes straight into the iron pipe, and then you see that. Okay, now the iron pipe is a directional pipe, so the solid parts here are inputs, and the clear part is output. And if you wanted to change it, you have to use a wrench. I believe I have it with me. Yep, there it is. And you just right click on it, and you can control the flow, which one's output. So now this one's output, and now I think it's that one's over there is the output, and you see how the output changes. But we want our output to go out, and then going on straight, you just can't connect cobblestone with stone. So in between these two, I have a gold pipe, which helps speed up the speed of the transfer. So that's kind of important. All right, let's go ahead and put the block back. Now my pipe goes straight across here and then turns left, and it comes up right here underneath this chest. You can't really see it right there. And then that chest will collect all the saplings that will fall into the water. So that's the whole idea of that. Is to collect anything that falls into the water and makes it easier for us to get it. All right. Ooh, I need to put. I need to get back over to the other base. Put my nether box. All right. Let's get this bad boy going. Then we'll go over there and pick up any mess I have. All right. As you can notice, everything's transferring right towards the center. Everything's good and well right here, and you can see it. I believe I went like 16 down or so to the bottom there, and then I came up 2 blocks on the sides here for the water. Alright, now turtle time. This can be a furring turtle or a mining turtle. It doesn't matter. I made a new one, and it's a furring turtle. It's the one that has an axe on the side of it. You can't really see it. The diamond axe right there. This is the program that someone wrote. I found on the internet. It's a really cool program. It does exactly what I need. It runs a little tree farm. It's not the best programs out there. I'm sure there's better that lays bone meal and just chops things. But this one lets it grow and just takes its time. I've only found 2 downfalls so far. With the rubber trees, it doesn't drop saplings for some reason. So every once in a while you have to come and manually chop them down, and they'll drop the saplings in. And then when oak trees, for some reason, they're starting to branch off. I think it's a mod pack thing. Okay. First thing we do is need to program this bad boy. And unfortunately, most of us is not going to have ability to go to the internet. For some reason, the mod pack is turned off the ability to communicate to the internet. So what you need to do is go into your config files. And I don't know if you can see, it's app data. I'm sure we've all typed that in. %app data %. And then go to roaming.technic, modpacks, and the one we're using, ultra modded survival. And then config. And in that, you're going to open up the config.craft .cfg file. And you just open it up with a notepad. Once you get that sucker open, you're going to come up with this one here. And you scroll down. It's not too far. You can see it's not too far at all. And you need to change the enable HTTP from false to true. And that'll give you the ability to communicate with the outside world. You can reach out and touch somebody now. All right, now here's what we need to do. We need to type the following. It's paste bin, oops, no E there. And then the following, capital H, and then ANJ, capital L, 7, capital M, and then Z. And then we're going to name it Chop. And I've already got Chop in here once, so I'm going to name this one Chop too. So name whatever you want. Whoops. Didn't find it. Let's try it one more time. Paste bin. Oh, I forgot the get. Paste bin get capital H ANJ capital L 7 capital MZ Chop 2. It's communicating. It found it. We now have a program called Chop 2. Just run that bad boy by just typing in Chop if you named it Chop, or Chop 2 if you did like me. And this is our interface. It tells us everything we need to know. Right here it says a 4x4 farm. I'm going to change that this time to a 5x5. So what we need is just hit any key on your keyboard, and it gives you to your configuration files. And then down here you see ADWS. That tells you how to move around. So just go ahead and scroll down. Let's see, down, down, down is S. And we're going to change the farm layout. We're going to hit D. And then we are going to hit D again. We're going to change that to 5, enter. And then we're going to scroll down, D, 5, enter. And then all the other stuff is fine. Tree gap 2, turtle gap 3. I'll explain that in a minute. But I'm going to put a link also to the in the bottom of the description. This guy's got a good tutorial on how to use it and explains a lot about it. And I want to make sure credit is where it belongs. I did not do this. I wish I did, but I didn't. All right, now let's go back, A, and A again. And now it's going to tell us what we need. We need to put dirt in the slot 1. We need 26 dirt. And did I not bring the dirt with me? Oh, I got it over here. Got my dirt. Got my fuel. Got my saplings. And let's go ahead and do what it says. It says 26 dirts. So I'll put 26 dirt in slot 1. Now it's looking over here and it's filling up the saplings, so it knows how many saplings it needs. And it says it needs fuel in number 13 here. So I'm going to go ahead and, this is also a slot that can hold full fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And now it is going. Because of all the tornadoes and stuff, I have moved all my stuff inside. So that means that this is kind of dark in here, and this turtle might not plant. So what I do, because it doesn't have enough light. So if you find any blocks that just have trees on them, I mean, no trees. It's because it's not enough light in here. So just throw a torch on the dirt and that'll resolve it. And once we get that done, I need to run back over to my quarry and put my ender chest in there. And then I'll explain a few more things I've done around the base, and then we'll check on the how it's going. All right, come on. So it's doing a 5 by 5. So it's 3 and 4, 5, and that gives the reason I chop it out. That's only 1, so that gives it one more room to grow over here, which is just enough. Alrighty. Almost done. I'll go ahead and finish up on this, and then I will go back to my quarry, and I'll meet you over there. So hold on a minute. Alright, it looks like it's charging up real good. It's almost fully charged. It's what, 150,000 MJ, and it's at 149,000. No, that's 14,000, I'm sorry, and 15,000 respectively. Alright, let's put this ender chest over here. So now we're all set there. That was not too smart. It's going a little bit. You can see how it's finished off the first layer here. Let's see if I can fly up there a little bit. Looks like it's got the first level cleared off, and you can see way in the distance there. It's so far. There's that water I was talking about. I'll have to take care of in a little while. It is a big quarry. It's a big quarry. Alrighty, we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back to the base. Sorry about that. We don't have time to waste. I haven't really talked about my base, my little area here, but real quickly, I brought my machines that we made in the last episode. These are the MJ machines. My carpenter and my thermomechanic fabricator, I believe it is. And I've hooked it up. And then, of course, you know all about my ME station. I watched one of the episodes of Captain Sparkles, and I never knew about the crafting terminal. I'm new to the ME system. And so the crafting terminal, I learned to do that. Something I learned, and I finally, it's been driving me crazy on how he does this, or because I didn't know this trick. And let me show it to you in case you also missed it. Just make an extra diamond pick. Okay, we're going to click on the diamond pick, and this brings up this little fuzzy thing. You can hit the question mark, and it'll put it right here, and you just fill in the items. No big deal. But this is what I kept missing, because Captain Sparkles is filling up the slots automatically. I go, how the hell is he doing that? What you have to do is, while you hold shift, then hit the question mark, and then release shift, and it will automatically fill it in where you can take your stuff out. And it keeps it filled, and you can just keep pulling. So be careful, you don't want to take too many. And I haven't explained this decrafting table any. So if you take the decrafting table and put it in here, it will give you all this back if you want to use 3 experience points. And there you go. So now I went from 7 to 4. It gave me everything back that I had before. And that's how the decrafting table works. So if you find stuff out there that you want, like I found some steel boots and steel leggings. So steel's not easy to make. So now I have a way of getting steel. All right, this is my ME. This is my low energy stuff, 32 EUs. Right here is where I'm planning on using my medium EU. And then if I have high voltage or high, it'll be somewhere else. And then the MJ's over there. Back here is my power area. It comes from up downstairs. It comes into MFE. The MFE holds a lot of power. There's one that's bigger, but we're not going to worry about this. This is a medium voltage kind of unit. It comes out at 512. And then we're coming over this way. This is a transformer. It goes from medium to low voltage, or low ME. And then this is my bat box that holds extra storage for the low voltage stuff, and that's just the low voltage. Those are the wires we made in the last episode, the fiber optic. So that's how that goes. And then going to other, and so it's explaining, this is my medium voltage, so it'll come right up here, and if I have any medium voltage stuff, this is where I'm going to put it. And then going across this way, it goes into my motor, which I made another circuit board for. And it powers up for my MJ stuff. So that's how this is all laid out, and that's my switch that turns on the motor below. Here, I didn't explain last time, my chest. The reason I have chest coming from my quarry is I like to see what I get. I don't like it to dump automatically into the ME system. I learned at Twilight Forest that it doesn't give me crap, so that's why I moved it back into the traditional world. All right, that shows you the layout of my base a little bit. And now I also want to show you a farm that I have. We'll check in the tree farm in just a minute. This is my planting farm that I've had for a while now. Downstairs I got melons and carrots and pumpkins. This is thatch and cotton, potatoes, and then of course the good old wheat. And how it works is water flushes out of those 3 red dots by turning on this switch here. Watch. And it flushes everything down here from easy pickup. And then you just have to manually refeed. Alright, so it's not all that exciting, and I'm sure there's machines out there that can do things a lot better. But you know, we really don't need much. This is all we need, and I only have to do this once or twice, and I haven't really needed it. So I haven't really been using it because I've been killing cows and I've been eating off the cows. So it's just almost a waste of time. And it's just, we don't need to go over the top and create more lag or anything here that might create more lag. But you know, I can handle that if I'd want it to. But I think that's enough. We really don't need more than that. Hello, Delilah. I'm going to try to explain a little bit how this all works. I've dug a hole here with my red power. Let's change into a bat. I love the idea that you can become a 1x1 creature. It's just so cool. All right, get on my way, Delilah. All right, redstone. The only reason I have the what do you call this damn thing? Is because what do you call this? My brain's kind of completely crazy. Oh well, you know what it is. Is to push out more power because it dies after so many levels. Gosh, you're in the way. So I got the redstone going to the block, and then on top of the block I got a redstone light. Above this is another block, and above that is my piston. I'll explain how that works on the other side if I can get Delilah out of the way. What do you call that? My brain is gone. Well, everyone knows my brain's gone, but that's a whole other thing. Repeater! My repeater. Thank you very much. And don't need any ticks on it. We're all set there. Repeater just helps it go farther. That's the whole idea. Fly. There we go. Make sure it still works. Whoops. Oh well, there goes the carrots. Pumpkins, obviously, they don't come out, but it does pop out the stems, which is a pain, so I usually don't harvest these unless I really need it, and I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'll come replant y'all a little while. All right, let's get these up real quick. I don't want them to despawn on me. Guess I should have just let it run. Oh well. Okay, let's go over here and explain this a little bit to you. I've created another little test area just to show you how it works. We have 3 holes here, and I haven't explained this a little bit more. This here is 7 wide, and this first layer here, when it comes out, is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll explain when it falls off the edge here, then it starts going in a straight line. So then it can go all the way up to 8 spots. Or if you want to drop even farther and do another layer, you would do 7 and then let it drop down 1 more. And then it can go as many as you want. You can go another layer or go a total of 8. I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. Real quickly on your farm that we have here, there's water running along the sides on either sides all the way down there. I just want to show you how it works. That way you can lay it out. It's just water going down, and it's also going down right here. So that keeps everything hydrated in the 7 wide. So it goes at least 3.5. I'm not sure how far it goes, but it takes care of my problems and anything I need. So that's how you keep it hydrated. All right. All right. So over here we got and the pattern for this is we're going to have water there, then it hits the block and divides into 2, and then it hits these blocks and it divides into 3. So it comes out 3 all with 1 piece of water, and I'll show you how it works. So at 1, and it just comes right out. I'll show you the redstone in just a minute. It's really simple. And like I said, as it comes down, you get 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if you want everything to fall in a straight line, you need to cut it off here, and everything will fall down and start another flow of 8 altogether, but 7. And then when it goes in the next flow, this jagged will actually become smooth. I don't know if you noticed over there, it's smooth. So that's the reason you want to cut off the first one, then it becomes smooth all the way across. See how it's nice and smooth now? It's not this jagged tooth thing. That's kind of cool looking. Looks like it's biting at you. All right, the redstone behind this is really simple. You got the piston, which I told you about just a minute ago. Then it comes up. Just go ahead and dig it out a little bit. I can't. I think it's water there. So basically right now you got the redstone, you got a stone, and right above that's the piston. And so when you turn on the piston, the redstone turns itself on. And it extends the piston. Just make sure. Yeah, that would have just flooded me all the way out. It extends the piston and then holds the water back. So that's basically, it's really simple. Redstone into the block, lamp, and if you need to go up higher, you can alternate this at this point. Just play around with it. It's interesting, it's fun, but it's not really all that complicated, and you just have the repeater to help go a farther distance. Alright, I hope that explained a little bit. Now let's go ahead and check on our tree farm. I think that's about all I have to talk about. Oops, tree farm. We'll check on the tree farm, we'll check on the quarry. Next episode or two, I am going to build deep storage units. I might do that off camera, I'm not sure. It looks like it just got done chopping. You can see the leaves are degrading, and for some reason, I don't know why, when the leaves degrade, they don't drop the saplings on these rubber trees. I've done it once before here, and I have to go and manually cut them all down later, and it'll drop a whole bunch of saplings, and I just put them back in the machine, and it'll run for another. So oaks run really good, but for some reason, instead of just going straight up, it'll have a branch that goes to the side. And I don't know why, so that keeps all the leaves when you got the wood up there, so every once in a while you have to go up there and chop the stupid branches out of the way. Delilah's in her bathing suit. You look nice tonight, honey. Alright, let's go ahead, and I'm going to sit here and we're going to go through one cycle real quick. And I don't know if I'll cut or we'll fast forward this, and then we'll go over to Quarry, and we'll end our episode at the Quarry. Okay, that is how the logger works. It's a really good program. Again, it's not over the top. It does what we need. We really don't need much more in this. After so many saplings, I have enough rubber now to do anything I want to do with my rubber. Alright, so we are going to go over to the quarry. Alright, welcome back. Delilah and I have been battling the mobs, going after them. The cage is just now finishing. It's taken about 30 minutes. I've got a lot of XP from this. I had to log out once. That's why you see this quirky yellow cage around there. It happens when you log out and log back in. This is the typical standard size it would make if you just let it make its own size. Alright, the quarry is starting to clear out the top. There was some gravel on top. It's going to clear that out real quick. Once it gets that cleared out, it'll start working. It's working now. It's actually, whatever it's digging up is giving me down. And let's go see what it's doing. I think it's going to start on the far side as soon as it gets all the gravel cleared out. I've tried to light it up a little bit. The mobs have just been incredible. This is a stronghold that I had. This is my ender portal area. It's a little bit farther in the distance there, 46 blocks from me. So we're not going to destroy that, but I am going to get a lot of this cool stone, which is nice to get, and all this iron. So it'll be kind of nice to get some of that stuff out of here. I've already checked everything, checked the chest. Nothing in it. There's no libraries in this area. That's I've already raided it and gotten all the books. Alright, the sucker is running now. There goes my quarry. You can hear it going. Can't be happier than I am. Let's get rid of this thing. Ouch. There we go. Not too high. There we go. There's Delilah. I think she's scared of the lightning. She's funny that way. I hear thunder. I love Delilah. She saved me in here a lot when I was lighting this place up. All right, that's how it works. We'll update you later and see how it goes. Hopefully, I'll find some of the good ores. Just a standard episode. I hope it was educational a little bit. That's what it's all about for me. I like to teach you what I do and the reasons I do it and what I think is the best way. Until next time, have a great day. Hey guys, what you doing? Hello? Hello? I like your hat. You don't have a hat. I like your hat. Yes? Ouch! Delilah, help!
Damn it!